Alright everybody, I figured we'd have a bit of a chill day and do a little bit of Magic the Gathering. Oh, I have disappeared. One moment here. I will be right up in a moment. And there I am. Okay, so we're going to be running back a little bit of Magic the Gathering today. I had done a few tweaks to my Kamigawa decks along with some of my others, so I figured I'd show those off. We'll play a few hands. Figured this might be a little different than just PUBG and whatever else. I'm kind of not on a PUBG kick lately. I'm kind of thinking of giving it a bit of a break. I'm kind of focusing up on Elden Ring, which we're going to be running our stream a bit later tomorrow because I'm pre-downloading right now and it opens up at 6 p.m. my time. So we will go ahead and start our adventure tomorrow at that time. Might run a little bit longer of a stream tomorrow, I'm thinking, because we will be off Friday most likely. If things change, I will definitely be popping in and doing something. So this is my green deck. I kind of incorporated Kamigawa into a life gain, kind of fast land deck. And I have a lot of 1/1 counter stuff in here, so you'll kind of see how it works. It's basically builds your lands up really, really fast. And there's the Rage Quit. Okay. I guess we'll run that one back a couple more times just to kind of show how it works. Didn't really get it ramped up as fast as I would have liked. Well, it looks like we have 14 of 50 gigabytes in on Elden Ring already, so that's great.
Your job is simple. Owner has left the city. You can get into the house, find a trinket,
one
get
sec.
out. That's it.
I was watching something on Steam, so it just popped up. I was just checking something real quick. Wanted to see when Martha is Dead is actually going to be released. Okay, 24th. So, didn't look like that one had a pre-order, which was kind of weird, but oh well, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't take long sometimes. Okay, decent hand. 3 lands. This deck seems pretty effective at holding its own. It's kind of an interesting one. Let's see here. Yeah, I figured he'd do that. The Coiling Stalker is not a bad card for a ninja. It's real cheap and puts 1/1 counters on real quick. Okay. Okay, so he's running a mill deck. I've noticed this card is one of the really nice ones for ramping up land on this set. Okay. Bought himself a little bit of time here. The thing this deck seems to have the most trouble with are straight black decks, but red decks, blue decks, and like a lot of other green decks seem to not keep pace with this thing, so it's kind of interesting. Okay, now I'm cutting it close. Got 10 cards left, so I have to kill this guy quick. Okay, rage quit. At least that showed a little bit more how the deck ramps up, so that's 2 wins out of 2. give that at least one more try, and then we'll switch up to something else. I do actually like the new Kamigawa set. It's actually pretty cool. Okay, so this is just a attack every turn person. I like this little artifact. It actually is really helpful just to throw reach on something and give it 4 extra life plus 1 to damage. I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer, actually. Let's see here. I think we're going to want to go this direction with things. So let's knock out another creature with reach. Alright. So we're doing pretty good. We can basically kill half his creatures if he attacks. Yeah, this guy just isn't. Okay, there we go. Alright, dude. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, let's see what's his toughest things. Let's kill that. And we'll kill this. Nope, nope, he's done. Okay. Alright, buddy. So that's kind of how that deck's been working lately, is it pretty much ramps up real fast. If I get any life gain stuff out there, it's pretty much all said and done. So let's mess around with some of our other decks too, just kind of show some stuff off. Yeah, so what else should I show here? This Hellfire one wasn't bad. Let's give that a try. The Cyber Ninja one I've been working on, I think I've kind of screwed that thing up. I need to actually go back in and mess with it some more, but we can play with it a little bit and see if I notice what I need to change. But anyway, the green one was 3 for 3, so I mean those odds are pretty dang good. This deck was kind of all over the place when I made it, but we'll see how it does. Not sure why this guy is so concerned about the 2 cards I threw. He keeps looking at him like he's not sure what to do about it. It's like, they're not that new. That's fine, you go ahead and hit me. Actually, wait a minute. I could just kill one of these things, or I could... Actually, no, I'm going to attach my curse now. Just because that makes most sense. I can't remember how much land I put in this deck. I'm going to have to look, because I think I put a little bit too little land into it, so... Alright, so... Alright, now both your things are tapped. Okay, so yeah, that's how he's playing. He's kind of going backwards with things. I get what he's doing. Alright, so let's murder this. And then we'll throw this on here, just so he's got a nice drain on his health. That's fine. That'll take me down to 9, but not too worried. This deck takes kind of a... It's kind of weird how you have to play this deck. This guy's one of these ones who only plays on his second phase. The hell was that supposed to do? Oh, okay, so he killed it. Now it just creates another one. How nice. Okay, so he got me on this one. We'll go ahead and run this one back again. I'm not sure if I put enough land in it, though, so I want to kind of take a quick look before we play again. See what I had in here. So I had, let's see, 7, 12, and 4. So what would that mean? Okay, so 23. So actually I wasn't doing bad. I guess we'll give it another shot, see how that one plays. I don't know, lately the waiting for opponents been taking a long time on Magic. I mean, it used to only be like a few seconds and then you were in, but now it just seems to be taking over a minute every time. Nope, I guess that's why. Person already gave up. Why won't it let me get out of this? Oh, I think the game might have bugged out. Alright, I guess we'll have to close out and go back in. One moment. I'm going to hit a quick be right back, guys, while we load this back up. Alright, looks like we're good to go. So let's get back into it. I guess we'll give this one another run since we had the other person give up before we even started. Probably didn't draw any land. Oh, decent hand. A lot of two late game cards, but I'll still take it. Why not? Don't think I really want to throw that quite yet. I could, but I mean, Meat Hook Massacre is such a good crowd clearing card, but I don't really want. I'll throw it. Why not? Just try to keep him at a mana deficit here. He just seems to be throwing a lot of little ramp-up cards, so just keep him at a deficit here. If he's not drawing land, we don't want him to be able to throw any of his bigger stuff. At least not early. That just keeps giving us life, so not really hurting anything here. Actually, I'm looking for a land card, so we'll see if we can get one. Okay, well, we can take him out, so that's good. Actually, I don't really want to exile him. I think we'll do Tigrid's Lantern just because. That wasn't smart. This guy takes a long time to decide. I'd just discard a card at this point. Buys you at least one extra turn. Okay, he was smart about that at least. There we go. Yeah, I figured he'd do that. Also, this deck isn't too bad. I haven't messed with it much since I made it, actually. Yeah, it was funny. We actually finished Dying Light with only 2 days to spare before we got Elden Ring. Definitely going to be fun to do a little bit of co-oping with Hikaru on that one. So be looking forward to that. One of our first, this will actually be, let's see, my first little VTuber collab, so that's cool. So definitely once we get that stream going, check him out, because you can see both of our playthroughs. I guess we're going to be trying to play together as much as possible, because he's new to Souls. So I told him the whole series is excellent, but this might be a good place to start. So it'll be fun playing together, because we can kind of help each other out. And at some point I'll definitely want to do a full solo playthrough. Okay, not bad. I think we'll do alright with this hand. Okay, he's taking a timeout. So that now does nothing and just drains his health. See, I love these people that do the timeout all the time to see if you'll just give up, because you get so annoyed with their bullshit. So it's kind of funny. Alright, let's see. Might as well just leave his skeleton alone and wait until we want to play that, because we can deal direct damage to the player that way. So he's got, let's see, murder, abandoned mine, and unlikely aid. So you could still use him to attack with those unlikely aid cards. I'm just not going to attack because it's already taken one of his health every turn and I don't have to do anything here. I'm honestly surprised he hasn't cast murder on his own creature just to get rid of it. That's what I would have done last turn. Kind of funny to watch all the different playstyles people have for this game. I guess we'll just wait for him to drop a creature that's worth killing. I can't believe I've been landlocked this long. There we go. Alright, so let's cast Tigrid's Lantern. At least that'll force him to start doing something or else. And basically, you can't use his kill card on it. I'll never get that because it's like it's not going to change what's in your hand, sitting there and taking a bunch of timeouts. Like basically the only time you'll ever see me take a timeout is if it's like a replicator deck and I'm replicating so much that it's taking too long and I have to take a timeout. So, I don't know. Now he has to figure out what he's going to discard. Or he's going to... No, he got rid of his skeleton. Okay, well that was a smart move. Alright, let's do this. I wasn't going to kill his... Okay, yep, he's going to bring it back. There, finally he uses it. Yeah, these are the people I hate playing against because they just waste time. Because that's one of the common tactics in Magic is basically be so irritating that the other guy gives up if you don't think you're probably going to win. Which is like the shittiest sportsmanship, but a lot of people do it. So it took that long to figure out you were going to do that. Okay. Okay, he's going to probably take another, yep, another timeout. There we go. The gears are grinding hard, people. The gears are grinding real hard. Okay, let's put that on top. Well, if he wants to keep wasting all his mana bringing that card out, he can totally do that. I have no problem with it. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, you're not bringing it back this time, dude. Okay, nice. I'm kind of thinking let's get murder before we... Well... Now we have a lot of kill cards. Let's get the land first. Let me guess. Timeout time. Yep, timeout. Knew it. This card actually isn't half bad if you're using a lot of kill cards. Jisa, Glorious Resurrector. It was one out of the werewolf set. It's actually a really good card, especially if you're going to mess around with stuff with decay. Okay, so what do we want to do? We don't really have any creatures in the graveyard, but I mean, we're going to have other kill cards, so I guess we might as well just take this guy out. How many timeouts is this guy going to use? I mean, if you can't tell what 4 cards you have in your hand, I mean, you can either do something or you can't. I mean, you can do it at a glance and figure out what you're doing. So I'm not sure what's happening here. Probably one of the funniest things about Magic. How? Okay, so you got indestructible till end of turn, yay. Okay, here, let's make you sacrifice something. Well, we'll get rid of both those cards because we have 2 kill cards right here. Or actually, we're going to have 3 in our hand next turn, so... You can play that game a little bit, but not much. Nope, didn't work. Okay. Well, he's dead next turn if he doesn't pull something good. He can pull his skeleton up, but that only buys him 1 turn. Plus I have a kill card for it if he pulls it. Which I'm thinking he will. Unless he's got a creature in those 4 cards, he doesn't really have a choice. I'm guessing there'll be at least 1 more timeout here. He's staring at his card he can bring back from the graveyard. I don't know how that's helpful. You could bring it back just to put it back in and take it back out, but what a waste of mana. Alright. Okay, so we torpedoed his creature. Not really anything else to do but finish the match. If I hadn't been so landlocked, this would have gone a lot faster. The only thing that I kind of see as bad about running like 23 card decks, well, he bought himself 1 turn. Well, 2 turns technically. Let's see. Let's just wait. Okay, so he's got 1 card in his hand and his skeleton. Okay, nice. Got 2 cards out. So let's see what we have. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so actually, I guess he'll buy himself an extra turn here. And here's where I kill him. Done. So, like I said, that's what I think we lost 1. So we got like 2 out of 3 out of that one. So that's pretty solid, honestly. Just kind of trying to show you guys some of the standard decks that are kind of meta right now. But, I mean, I'm throwing a little bit of the Kamigawa in there. I have a few decks I'm still running that aren't Kamigawa at all. But I just thought since the new set was out, it was kind of interesting to look at how those guys were playing now. It's interesting that they actually are doing a Street Fighter set. I was pretty surprised when I saw that. Not necessarily something I was thinking they would do. This ninja one wasn't bad. This one's a little bit better. Let's try that one first. Just to kind of show off some of what these can do. This one I've tweaked and added kind of some other cards from other standard sets and then Kamigawa stuff, because I was trying to really go with the ninja theme on this one. So not a bad starting hand. Alright, yeah, let's get rid of that one. Rage quit. Yeah, even the ninja decks, especially the blue-black ninja decks, are pretty cool. I mean, I've been tweaking this one around to see, what ratios I want for creatures and spells and that sort of thing. And the way this deck runs is almost like a goblin deck, except for having the new ninjutsu mechanic whenever you need to use it. Just kind of an interesting one. Now I could see where this deck would really benefit from like rogue class and like a few other things like that, but kind of going more for like direct damage and equipment stuff on this one. Well, looks like a good start. Okay, here's where we're going to have a little bit of trouble, is we've got the damn goblin deck. So I'm going to let myself get a little bit beat up here because I'm going to really quickly have some stronger ninjas going so I can block all his goblins. Okay, no block. Yep, now he can't attack. What does the mech give you? 3, 4. That's not that great, really. But then again, I guess I could crew it with these two to get it so I can kill that angel next turn. No, that's not good. Oh, wait, one second. Why can't I frickin' crew this? Yeah, crew it, dumbass. There we go. What? Oh, it didn't even let me... What the fuck? Why wouldn't it let me do what I wanted to do here? That's weird. Okay. Okay, so I'm not drawing land, so I'm basically screwed here. Yep. Alright. Well, that was a misfire, but we'll see how it goes here. Because I should have been able to kill that dragon and still either have the mech or my ninja left. But I guess I just screwed up there. It happens. Okay, that looks like a pretty good hand. Okay, so this is going to be another one of those people that take forever. Okay, what the hell happened to my game audio? I'm not sure what just happened with my OBS. That's interesting. Yeah, this guy's playing way, way, way too passive. Just not a good idea at all. I should have him this turn. Okay, we're going to do the timeout thing apparently. This card is excellent, very underrated. For 2 every turn, you're getting whatever you have equipped plus 6 damage through if you've cast an enchantment. So, I mean, that's really, really good, because you're talking about a 4-turn defeat, basically, once you get this out and have the toad. Okay, so actually it really doesn't matter. All we have to actually do is this. That, and then we'll throw this mech just for good measure. And then next, and that's all she wrote. Not sure how he thought he was going to win that, but oh well. Okay, what did we get? Edgar's Awakening. Okay, interesting. I guess we'll play some of our other decks just to kind of show off kind of what they do. My Earruth isn't that great, but I will show it. So actually, let's take a be right back so I can stretch my legs, and we'll get right back into some more Magic the Gathering, guys. funny, every time I get up from my desk, the cats yell at me. They want to be petted. Alright, so let's do a couple games with my Eruth deck. Basically what you're doing is you're exiling 2 cards every turn once she's out, every time you draw a card. So it gives you huge deck advantage. So that's basically what this deck is based off of. I have a few other tricks up my sleeve in it, but it's kind of straightforward. Basically a more burn and spell deck. So let's see here. Hopefully we draw red in the next 2 turns. Okay, we can exile this, or I mean foretell it. So that would probably be a good idea, because we're going to want to get these life gain creatures off the field as quick as we can. I think what we'll do is hit him with water, not for now. Okay, so we really don't have a lot of options right now because we're landlocked with just blue. Hopefully we'll pull a red here pretty quick, otherwise I'm going to have to draw those 2 cards just to kind of get a little bit ahead. Because we need at least 1 more land to get going here. Well, of course he's going to use... Well, I guess I'd rather have him use Borrowed Time on that enchantment. That's fine. Okay, finally a red card. Ooh, I'm surprised he didn't hit my enchantment, honestly. Okay, so we got 2 more red cards. That's really good. So if we can get him to just attack this turn, we won't. We can still kill this guy. Nope, guess not. Yeah, so things are not going great for us right now. See, these shitty little life gain decks have gotten to be kind of the meta in the game anymore. Alright, so that way we can throw... Let's see, I think we'll take one of his nice big creatures away from him. Yep, we'll take you. Then next turn we'll kill him. Only thing that kind of sucks about this deck is the fact that you're kind of always having to get quite beat up before, okay, yeah, he's going to screw me over here. Alright, he's got me. I'll concede that one. We'll run it back again. Hopefully we'll draw Eruth this time. This deck's kind of iffy. I mean, I definitely could work on it more and have it probably turn out better than it is. I can already kind of see a flaw here, so I might just adjust that real quick before we go back in and play some more. I just think some of my red lands that come in tapped I shouldn't be using because it's just kind of putting me at a turn disadvantage, so if I can get that taken care of, that might be better. Alright, so what did I have here? This thing. This is the one that, what does it actually do for me? I want to look at this. I mean, that is a good ability to have just for clearing the board, but I kind of think it's putting me at a bad disadvantage, so there we go. We'll just change that one little thing and see if it does anything for us. Okay, we're not doing too bad right there.
Without the sun, I'll light your way. Aw, you're looking a little singed. Party's over for you.
Alright, so we'll throw Eruth at this point. I think he has 2 kill cards there, but I guess this is one easy way to find out.
You're lucky this is a warning shot.
Yeah, I think I'm right. He's going to have poison in the cup or something like that. Or he's just going to sit here staring at his hand, not knowing what he wants to do. Okay, so he has a Mind Flare.
You want to dance? Then let's dance! Watch me heat up the dance floor!
Yep, poison in the cup. Very, very predictable. It's funny how the blue-black deck meta is so predictable anymore. Because, see, he's got another one right there. So, oh, Skull Raid instead. Okay, interesting, dude. We'll get rid of that one, and we'll get rid of that one, because that's going to take too long to get out anyway.
You're lucky this is a warning shot.
Okay.
Watch me heat up the dance floor! Toast? I'd love to. Aw, you're looking a little singed.
Okay, that'll work.
Someone call a healer, because you're about to get burned.
So he's gonna grab the turtle. Oh no, he grabbed a black dragon, okay. Might as well try this.
Come on, Chandra. Think of something good. Wow, not even a gift bag.
Oh, he's dead next turn unless he does something here. Okay, so we got poison in the cup out. No surprise there. Alright, so deck worked out pretty good. Kind of had a little misfire at the start there, but not doing too bad. Okay. Great, we have another one that's going to take forever. I never quite got the. It's just weird because like these people sit here for minutes on end staring at their hand. It's like you have one land out. If it doesn't say one on the mana value, you cannot do anything. These people always crack me up. Okay, we're gonna take a timeout on turn 2. Apparently math is hard. Alright, so next end turn. I'm not going to worry about his wall because it's not really something I have to worry that much about, really. Got it there, buddy? Your go. Apparently he has to read every card every turn before he does anything. Yep, another timeout. Your go. You should know what's in your deck. Yeah, you can go ahead and take that right back. No, now we gotta read that card. Okay, so his answer was to throw an octopus. So this is kind of a good example of what this deck does. You can basically just have extreme deck advantage with this, and so it's pretty useful, really. Let's see here. I could deal 4 damage. No, let's take that action. Go ahead and throw him out there. That stops them from getting anything through on me. I would have loved to have thrown Curse of Surveillance right there, but it just wasn't going to work out well. Of course, we have to take a timeout because apparently that will change the cards in your hand. Oh wow, look at there. Well, if you want me to kill him, go for it, dude. Okay, so let's cast this. I guess we'll attack with him. Well, they'll eat up all his mana either way. See, these two together are just ridiculous deck advantage here. So we need 7. Yeah, we have 7, so we can recast him. Alright, he's done next turn. And that's all she wrote. Alright, let's see. No, we don't need to return anything. Nope. Okay, we just have to click done. I'm being stupid. Okay. I haven't played with this deck for a while, so it's a little bit, eh. Alright, got him. So 2 out of 3 with that one. So not bad. Most of my decks usually end up with like about at least a 66% or higher win rate, and if I don't get that, I usually just take them apart and redo them. I don't know why it said that was new. I have multiple copies of that card. Let's see, what do we want to dink around with? I guess let's do one of my kind of OP decks, the Cold-Blooded Killers deck. I have a lot of life gain and 1/1 counters in this deck. This is kind of one of the first ones I put together, and I've been kind of refining it as the new sets have come out, so it's turned out pretty good. I mean, if I can get it to ramp, you're pretty much finished. I mean, I've actually gotten on this deck over 600 life total. And I've dealt well over 500 damage to an opponent in one round, so it's pretty kind of... If they don't manage my deck just right, then they're pretty much in trouble here. Especially if I draw a decent hand with a lot of land first turn. Not good. That land locks me because I don't have any green. So we're going to mulligan this one. Okay, there we have a green, so I'm happy. See what we want to do here. Alright, we'll keep 6. What we're going to do is actually put him back. Just because of the way I know this is going to fall. Usually with this deck you get a little bit beat up at the beginning, but not terrible. Okay, this is not good. You already got off raid bombardment. See, this is probably one of the decks I'm weaker against with this deck, is the Goblin decks. We're going to have to get one of our good creatures out here pretty soon, otherwise we're going to be in trouble, but we shall see. We can survive long enough to get Toxrill off at this rate. Okay, so we do have a Scroot Swarm. That's going to come in handy right here. That's at least going to allow us to kind of take out some of these goblins as we're going along. That one we don't want to do. This one we want to kill. Wow, wasn't that stupid? Wow. That was an interesting tactic, I'll say. Okay. I'm gonna say no attack for right now. I don't really care if I lose my Scroots right now. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to block as much as we can here. Just because, like I said, this deck oftentimes will take you right down to the wire for whether or not you can actually win. Yep, so we're going to have to block all these. We still might lose just because. Let's block that one, block this one. Okay, so yeah, he's pretty much got me anyway I do this. Yeah, he's just got literally one creature too many. So he's got me on this one. Alright, good game, dude. Yep, alright, we'll concede that. See, if you hadn't gotten that out early, we would have had it. But it's just like I said, with the Goblin decks, they're so fast that it really depends on what they pull, whether or not they're going to come out on top, because say that had happened one turn later, he would have literally been up against a whole army of slugs there, so just a bad pull on that one. I was going to look at something. This was absolutely hilarious. Okay. This I was dying over this morning. So I got up on here, and so I get this message on Discord from this guy, Brilmans. Brillmans? Okay, so you gotta hear this, guys. This is typical Twitch drama. Okay, he writes, Brillmans writes, you Walmart Technoblade question mark. So this person apparently is speaking in some sub-English thing. And I'm like, nope. And he writes, yes, you are. Your name is Goatman, which sounds like a ripoff of Brillmans. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Alright, then next he writes, your avatar PF thingy is yellow, which is my color. Where's the yellow? Anyone see yellow? Yellow? Okay, maybe on my emoticon. But let's see. Alright, and then it goes, and you play Dying Light 2, which is my game. I am Walmart Technoblade, and you sound like Walmart me. What the hell is this dude even talking about? And that's like, damn, now you even playing Magic Bra XD. Wow. And I said, sounds like Fear the Goatman how I'm like incel problems. It was just beautiful because I love trolls. They're like the funniest thing. Most of my community is not trolls, I have to say that. I mean, I'm actually very lucky for that. But the ones that are, my God, they crack me up. It's like, do they actually really think they're pissing you off with this dumb bullshit? It's just so funny. Because it's like, this guy, I mean, how does any of that sound similar? It's like, wow, okay. And I'm sure, you know, if you played Dying Light 2, you know, only one person's allowed to play that game. Not every millions of people or anything, since it's a AAA title. You know, gotta love it. And also, you know, nobody plays Magic the Gathering. I mean, there aren't millions of players around the world or anything. Oh, wow. At least I have a sense of humor about that shit. Oh no, emergent sequence. I actually think that card is one of the dumbest ones because you're literally losing a land if the creature dies. So whatever advantage it gave you, it's gone the minute that creature's killed. So I'm not really sure what to make of that one. Alright, so we'll get that early. Oh, great. We have another one of these. Gonna take forever every turn. Ugh.
They prepare for war.
Well, alright, guy. Yeah, let's not bother attacking, and I guess I might as well throw this just for the hell of it. If he attacks with that, I'm taking it out immediately. Cute bubble snare. Oh, I'm not even gonna bother blocking that. Go ahead, dude.
Our fire must not escape.
Okay, so we could do like this. Oh, shit. I forgot you can't bring back planeswalkers that way, damn it. Alright. That was a total misfire on my part right there. Actually, I think I might concede this one because I did really screw that up the way I threw that because I wasn't thinking. And that one turn's going to make all the difference here. Guess we'll run this back one more time. Usually this deck it either does horribly or very well, so it's done horribly twice in a row. Okay, let's run it back one more time to see how it does. It's one of those decks that just has to hit right for it to work well. That one could work out okay. Alright, so let's keep 7 on this one. Alright, so we'll toss him. Gonna kind of have to get beat up a little bit to get this off, so is kind of what it is. Surprised he hasn't brought out a brush fire elemental yet. Yeah, go for it, dude. Not sure how he just put 1/1 counters on both those, though. It's a little bit of a question mark there. Alright, let's see here. Gonna try to play this defensively, but we'll see. I think we're good, actually. What's this? Whenever another wolf or werewolf enters the field, you take that much damage. Okay, that's fine. Not great how this is going, but kind of is what it is. See how much health we get back off of this. Okay, so we're doing alright. Oh, I guess that's one way to handle things. Alright, so what do we want to do here? I think we'll go ahead and draw some land cards. Alright, so let's see, we might as well attack here. Probably should have attacked him with my flying creature there, but oh well. Wasn't thinking about it. Probably going to want to bring our Scroot Swarm back. I'm just going to let him hit me. That creature's so weak it's really not much of a threat, so let's go Scroot back. This is where we're going to actually start getting a lot of 1/1 counters. Alright, so let's make her 6, 7. Now we have good blocker. Auto pay that, auto pay that. There we go, and now let's drop that. Okay, so we'll attack with that, and well, this, I guess. We have a lot of health, so I'm not really worried about taking hits right now. I don't know what the point of that was, but okay. See, this is more like how this deck is actually supposed to run. Yep, you can drop land cards all you want. That is a nice card, actually, because with the Scroots, you can go absolutely nuts with that. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? How about nothing? I wouldn't have attacked with that. Just seemed like a terrible idea right there. Alright, so let's drop him in. Yep, he's out. Okay. So we got it off fairly well. That wasn't to the extreme it can actually get with that deck, because that deck is pretty wild. So I think we'll take a quick be right back, and we'll do a few more rounds of Magic, guys. Alright. Okay, we're back. Let's run through a few more games on this. Let's try my Spirit deck just for the hell of it, then we'll run Toxrill, because that one I've had really, really good results with, so. Usually by the time I get Toxrill off, they rage quit, so. It's one of those decks, a lot of kill cards, that sort of thing. Okay, not the best starting hand, but not terrible either. I guess we'll keep it. One moment. Case of my missing tablet was solved. Apparently the cats had knocked it behind something. And my iPad disappeared about a week ago after the new kittens had been running around, and so finally found it. That's good. At least I'm not out a couple, like $1,500. Just getting a little worried about that. Oh, he hasn't gotten a creature off yet? That's really weird. Yeah, we're not going to use that right now, so we'll just attack. Good, we have a containment sphere. That's going to come in handy here probably in the next turn or two. Seems like he's probably got only like big creature cards if he's not been throwing anything yet. Yep, went through another phase. He's screwed. Alright. Don't need that, and so we'll just attack with everything. Well, he's going to be in a lot of trouble if he doesn't get something out pretty quick here. Well, that's not really going to help much, is it? We have a lot of cards built up here, so let's just get so we're drawing even more. So this is going to keep us in a full hand pretty much the rest of the game. We could use the containment sphere to take away this enchantment too before next turn, but I almost want to throw Curse of Surveillance again if he doesn't have more than one creature out. Yeah, see, that's not really anything that threatening since we have a lot of flying creatures. Okay, so I guess we'll do a plains there. Let's go ahead and drop pacifism on him. Just so that we don't have to worry about it. Okay, so he's invincible. Just so we don't waste the turn, let's throw this guy with Defender out here. And let's tap target creature right here. Oh, it won't let us. Okay, nice. Cool. Alright, so I guess we'll attack with these two. He's pretty much finished next turn unless he's got more little spells like that to protect his one creature. Because I can pretty much tank all the damage and not worry about it. What's this? Okay, interesting. He's got a tricky little deck, it's just it's not really doing a lot for him. Let's try to hit him with Containment Sphere right about now. Yep, bye-bye to that, and bye-bye to this. Okay, nope, don't need to do that. And then let's just attack with all. Yeah, he's done next turn unless he can bring out more than 2 creatures right here. I'm hoping he wastes all his mana right here. Exile target non-land permanent. Okay. Yeah, that's not what I'm too worried about. I figured he was going to use that too, and that thing only has Defender. I mean, that's doing nothing to me. Check you later, dude. See, this deck's pretty good. Very similar to my Toxrill deck, it's just that it's using a little bit different tactics and a different commander. Even though I'm not playing commander, I always refer to my main cards as commanders. I usually have about 2 to 3 of them in a deck, sometimes more, but it's just kind of how I give myself a few different routes to win a game with each deck. Weird card. Not bad. Alright, let's run that back a couple more times. I am going to try to be building a Jenga Taxis deck pretty soon here, just because that card is actually pretty broken, so could be interesting in a mono blue or like a blue green or something like that. I could see how blue green could be very, very powerful with the Kamigawa set. Especially blue black, though. That one's just yikes. That and mono green is ridiculous too. Yeah, that looks pretty solid. I get the feeling this is one of these guys that attacks every turn. We'll see, though. Yep, it's an attack every turn person. Oh, what the hell? Oh, it didn't do that. Okay, one sec. Let's just draw 2 cards then. Forget it. I can tank 2 more damage, no big deal. Okay, that hawk is the one we're gonna water knot. Okay, so what are we gonna do? Let's go ahead and water knot that. Yeah, this one isn't going to go my way. I can already see it. Okay, so let's draw a couple cards. Okay. What do we have here? 2 to draw a card, or we can hit this guy with pacifism. So we're going to take 3 again. Okay, yeah, he's got me. Alright. We'll concede that one, run it back one more time. What is it doing? Okay. For a second I thought it wasn't going to load. Oh, we only got 2 gigabytes left to go on Elden Ring, and we'll have it preloaded for tomorrow at 6. I'm excited. Really hope this one lives up to the hype, because that's been kind of my 2022 wish list #1 for games. I get the feeling it's gonna, though. I really have high hopes for that, just because FromSoft, I mean, I personally wasn't a huge fan of Sekiro. A lot of people really loved it. I kind of didn't, just because I've always been more into the Soulsborne thing. But, I mean, I could see where it was a fun game. I did beat it, but just not my favorite. So I'm hoping it looks like it's borrowing a lot more from Dark Souls than Sekiro. So I'm glad about that. And plus, but they haven't put out a bad product yet. So I guess we'll see how it goes. I mean, maybe way back in the day FromSoft put out a couple of stinkers, but not many. Kind of sucks not to be able to bump that one up when you throw it, but if you can get it off early, it's worth doing. Okay, go ahead and get that kill card gone, dude. Yeah, when you see red decks, you want to throw your less important cards first, just to kind of make sure they're running out of kill cards by the time you're throwing stuff you want to actually keep on the field. Okay, so let's throw a blue here. Okay, yeah, we want to get that out early. Keep pacifism kind of in our back pocket for when they actually throw something. Okay. Well, that probably isn't going to help him too much, so... Yeah, but you can just chill out there, dude. Yep, rage quit. So that's kind of how the Spirit deck works. I might want to run one more game back with it, because it had a couple of kind of commander cards in it that really kind of made it better. I'd like to almost run it one more time, and then we'll go do some Toxrill. Just because this one, it does a lot of cool stuff. It's just you have to get it firing on all cylinders, basically. Okay, this is the card I was talking about. That thing is excellent. But we want to put it on something with flying. That's kind of the one caveat of that card. Okay. Okay, so now we're ready to enchant any other creature we pull with flying. Come on, keep the kill cards coming, dude. This is kind of shitty because I got landlocked so early. What's this? Oh wow, that's absolute bullshit, so okay. So this says at the beginning of each combat turn. Okay, it's one that hasn't been chosen. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Except that I really don't want to enchant this creature this way because he's kind of crappy. Guess we'll just throw it on there anyway. Yeah, I think he's got me on this one, so we're just going to let that go. We'll try a little bit of Toxrill play. I mean, this one, it's good, but not quite as good as the other decks. So, Alright, so let's do Toxrill for a little bit. Kind of show that one off. I definitely based this whole deck around that card in particular. Alright, well we have 2 land cards. Normally I wouldn't keep this, but I think I will because we have a lot of good stuff in here. Okay, nice. Mind Flare. That was a weird choice. I'll get rid of him. Say, no, I do not want those people. I want a land card. Okay, so... I mean, he's got to have a creature somewhere. Okay, there we go. I was about to say, he's got to have somewhere a creature that he can cast, my god. So he's going to have to attack with him at some point here, so I guess we'll do Curse of Leeches for right now. And we'll go ahead and attack with him. Yeah, this is one of these people that it's like you got 4 mana, dude. You know, I mean, do something or don't. Plus, look at this, playing with over 100 card deck. I guess whatever, you know, whatever floats your boat. I just think the 60 ratio is way better unless you're coming up against a mill deck. I mean, it just, I don't know. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Well, you don't have first strike, so I don't know what the hell you think you're doing, but okay. Why is it taking so long for it to pop up for me to pass on attack? It's really stupid. There we go. You don't have to take a timeout. Considering the colors he's running, that could be anything, so not really much to think about either way. Oh, passed on combat. Okay, so I might as well attack with him. We'll just kill that again. Well, kind of need to get some other stuff on the board, but then again, I could do with the land, so let's just take the land. Yeah, we got enough to draw cards here, so let's do that. See, that right there is the problem with running like a 5-color deck, is that you might get all land because you have to throw your ratios off so much. Let's go ahead and get our 1/1 counters going. And we can throw this and rogue class. I took his Wrath card, which is nice. Oh, no, yeah, he still Wrathed me, alright. As it sits right now, I mean, he's got some Wrath cards, but I don't really see him winning this. Yeah, he's definitely just playing defense now. Okay, so he's going to Wrath me again. See, we haven't even gotten Toxrill off yet. I have 2 of them in there, and there's only 28 cards left. I don't think he's in my graveyard right now. No, he's not. Okay. That wasn't very smart. Definitely wouldn't have been my choice. Yeah, I'll save that one. Okay, so might as well attack with my rat. Yeah, I guess we can just kill one of these things. Why not? Just give them a little less to play with. I don't know why you'd give both those up. I guess just for the health, but still you're dead anyway next turn. Well, he's either got the card or he doesn't got the card, I guess. Yep, figured. Alright. So I believe that's win one. We'll run back another. Thanks, Lucky. Yeah, you get lots of rage quits with this deck. This one's kind of a mean one. I thought about doing this deck as like a poison counter thing, but I figure I'll make another one that way at some point with Toxrill in it. Because I could see, like, with Neon Dynasty plus what else is in Standard, you could make quite a graveyard access deck with poison. Ah, another Goblin deck. They're just so friggin' predictable, it's just like, ugh. Don't care, dude. I mean, you can play all your cheeky little tricks that you want, but it's only going to last so long. I'm actually going to wait for one of his bigger goblins. Oh, well, we got that asshole, but every time you block him, you get another goblin. I think I'll take that thing out. Okay, of course he'd have a stronger one after that. I'll mitigate a little bit of the damage we're going to take here. Oh great, you got Raid Bombardment off early. See, that's one of those cheeky little spells that, like, or enchantments that goes a very long way. People don't realize how useful that actually is. Okay, well now I can recoup my health and kill one of his creatures. Okay, go ahead. Kill that one first. Well, you might get my creature, but that really doesn't matter to me. We'll throw this. And we'll get another wizard class so we can go for a draw to see if we can get our hands on another land. Because once we get Sludge Monster and then Dollhouse of Horrors out, we're doing really good. Or Drana Last Blood Chief we could run too. Okay, we'll kill this thing. Death Touch, it doesn't matter what he enchants it with. That's fine, dude. Oh, First Strike, okay. Yep, he's pulling every little cheeky move he can, but... Alright, let's do this. Okay, nope, you don't get to have First Strike anymore. Oops, not so fun, huh? I think next turn we'll try to get drawn out, because at that point I can start resurrecting all these little creatures with Death Touch. That's fine, dude. Say goodbye to it. It's fine. We'll just keep right on going. Okay, so he's going to sit here and stare. Okay, we're going to take a timeout. See, everything's all fine and good while you're winning, but oh shit, when you're not. That's time to take timeout after timeout because it's going to change what you have in your hand. That's fine, dude. Do that. You're going to use all your burn cards up. See if you can get the advantage. I mean, you pretty much got him with this deck. Okay, he's just going for the raid bombardment angle, which is completely fine with me, honestly. Kill both those. He's dead next turn. It's completely fine, dude. Yep, rage quit. Alright, so that's 2 for 2. Let's run it back one more time. Looks like we'll be just a little over 3 hours today. Then, like I said, guys, we're going to be doing a late one tomorrow. So we're expected around 6 p.m. We're going to be starting up Elden Ring as soon as it opens for full release on PC. We are going to be playing with a controller on PC, just so everybody knows that. And then Friday we will probably not be streaming unless we do a late night stream, like a horror thing or something, or even maybe some late in the day Elden Ring. We'll see. I'm so excited about it, I just want to play it, so that's where I'm at with it. Okay, did get a little creature off there. It's only 2/2 though, so I'm actually going to go ahead and curse him first. Figure why lose a creature when you can go ahead and put her out, and that'll be the end of him. Okay, so he's going for a Scroot Swarm deck. Okay, so he's trying to mill as well, so he's blue-green here. If only I could get my Toxrill off early. Like, would be nice if I had a wizard class right here because I could draw. Okay, so we do have poison in the cup. I think we're going to take out the Scroot, just so he doesn't keep replicating little creatures here. Then we'll get our rat out. Okay, so we'll do no attacks. Now I can actually steal his Scroot and use it to multiply as long as I don't attack with the base one. What's nice is that with trigger ability cards, you can use her to basically cherry pick the best of what they have. Like if I can kill that Ruin Crab, then I'll be milling him out too. Basically his only hope at this point is just to mill me completely out. Because I've gotten enough card advantage that he's really having a problem here. Okay, so do I care to give them Menace and be playing cards, or do I want to just get more health each turn? I think we're going to do more health for right now. And we're not going to attack with him, but we will attack with our dragon just so we can get another card drawn. Okay, nice. Now we can replicate him. And now it doesn't matter if we attack with him. I'm not going to, but just this puts him in a really bad spot. Next turn we'll have Toxrill out. Usually everybody rage quits when they see Toxrill come out, so we'll just kind of see how that goes. That was really not so good there, dude. Alright, so we'll go ahead and throw that. And we'll throw this. Attack with him. Yeah, he's finished. I'd rage quit if I was him. There's really no point in continuing it with this. I mean, it just goes to show, even against a mill deck, this really does take people down quick. Yep, figured. Yep, he was done with it. Okay, so we'll run it back one more time. Kind of did 3 of each deck. I did 4 of one just to see if I could get it to really fire on all cylinders. Yeah, we have a lot we can do on the first couple turns here, so I think we're going to keep this. Oh, why did I click no attack? I was going to attack him. Oh well. There you go, dude. I guess you at least get one turn being spared of that. I think he's probably got poison in the cup right here. But if you waste that on a 1/1 rat with death touch, I'm completely fine with that. Alright, we'll hit him with do we want to draw? Yeah, I think we want to draw 2 cards here. Just get card advantage on him. Okay, we already have Tox roll up. Kind of surprised he hasn't thrown anything yet. Okay. Now it makes sense. Okay. Interesting, dude. I think before we kill that, we're going to get her on the field, so I actually benefit from it. Okay. Well, let's get rid of that little creature there. Yeah, we don't need him. Alright. And Toxrill is out. I'm sure he's got a kill card right here. Yep, absolutely. Only thing that sucks for him is that I have the Dollhouse of Horrors, which lets me bring Toxrill back. But he's probably going to kick my ass right here because he's got Double Strike, of course. What gave you Double Strike? That's really weird. Like, how the absolute F did you get Double Strike right there? Alright, so I guess we came in with 2 wins, 1 loss. Not bad, guys, not bad. We're right up about 3 hours, so I think we're going to call it a day here. Kind of showcase decks, kind of killing a little time before Elden Ring, so we could have a little low-key day. So if you've been watching, thanks for watching. And if you're enjoying any of the content I'm putting out, think about leaving a follow. We're getting real close to affiliate. I'm going to be able to do a lot more of this. So tomorrow, expect a 6 p.m. kind of special stream. We're going to be starting off Elden Ring on the release date right when it comes out. So as always, guys, have a safe and happy day. See you later. Bye.